Choose your fighter.
Slightly inspired. Fight.
I'm starting a brand. I'm wearing a simple black tee with a belt over these wool pants. These are wide leg pants from COS that I've been wearing every day. And then I'm styling my outfit with some new jewelry I got from Orate. Big shout out to Orate for sponsoring this portion of the vlog. I don't know what it is, but I've been really into red these days. So I picked up this Aura beaded necklace and I thought it would look cute layered with this zodiac necklace, and I got the Gemini symbol for Jean. And then I chose this classic gold herringbone chain as my bracelet. I really love how herringbone stands out because it's so reflective and it's also just timeless. Like, you can't go wrong with this. Everything from Orate is ethically sourced and sustainably made, and everything's just beautiful. And I love that they're fairly priced without compromising the quality of the pieces. Like, I've been wearing this bracelet and the zodiac necklace in the shower and it hasn't tarnished at all. Orate is providing a very generous discount for my viewers. So you can use code Freesia to get 30% off your entire Orate purchase with no minimum spend. The link will be below as always. I just got ready and I'm about to head out soon to meet David at his podcast studio because we're gonna record a podcast about traveling, I guess. I don't know. I just said yes.
Oh, dude, this came out recently.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be like the ultimate like travel vlogging thing. It's cute.
Look how official this studio is. My lens is so dirty. I'm gonna record. Catch you guys later. I am still getting used to this new hair. Today's a little fun day because I get to go to the Dry Bar founder's house. She has a new brand called Canopy and they're launching a new shower head that filters the water.
How am I supposed to pick?
We're actually babysitting our friend's dog, Toby. Toby? Hi. I know. Rufus. We had our first night, and so far so good. I was a little worried about how Rufus and Toby would get along, but they get along fine. And whenever we leave, we have Rufus stay with Toby too sometimes, so they're very familiar with each other. I know, it's dental stick time. Okay, we're inside the magic cabinet right now. Toby, sit. Good boy. Here. I can literally do this all day and be happy. I have Rufus. He's half husky, sheds like crazy. I also have a white fabric sofa, so those two do not go well together. And that means there's constant fur as well as lint piling up everywhere. So this right here is a lint remover or a collector. There's the silicone grip. This side is a little bit angled and this side is just like dotted, but it literally latches onto any sort of dust and fur and collects it all together. It's amazing. And this one right here is a lint shaver and it just looks so chic, you know? But it works really well. Let me show you. If your passport is expiring within the next year, make sure you go and renew it well in advance. I just learned recently that it can take up to 6 months for you to get your passport back. I had to show my ears, so the hair did not come out as planned. Okay, slay a little. It's giving dumpling. My skin looks pretty good though, so I'm just gonna keep it. Passport photos, done. We're doing a little beach picnic in Malibu with our friends. I wasn't sure if I wanted to share this prematurely, but then I thought about it and I was like, you know what? It's not that serious. I'm starting a brand and I'm launching matcha. One of my bucket list items was always to start a brand. Some of you know this, but that is extremely difficult to do when you have
crippling self-doubt and imposter syndrome.
So honestly, I've been sitting on this for over a year. At one point I was like,
Freesia, we gotta just work past this fear.
so I'm going for it. I'm doing it. Step one for me was finding a supplier that I could trust. I honestly started this process back in, I want to say January. After doing some research and talking to a few different tea farmers, I found one that I wanted to start a relationship with and eventually made my way to the countryside of Japan back in May. That is actually the real reason why I went to Japan for the second time this year. Oh, wow. Big difference.
Yeah.
This is what gives the matcha a very bright green. You see it? Normal green tea, matcha that's shaded. Seeing the green tea farm in person was just so surreal, so cool. Like I literally touched the dirt that the green tea leaves were harvested from. I eventually got some samples, did a few tastings, and landed on one that I was happy with. I finally got my matcha samples. I've been waiting pretty much all year for these samples because, fun fact, matcha is only harvested once a year. You don't really realize it until someone tells you that. There's only one picking season per year and I had to wait until now, which is June, the end of June. I knew I wanted it to be organic, so we have 3 different varieties, but I'm gonna do a taste test. I also got some of my canned samples. I love this olive green, and I think this is such a different kind of matcha tin. Most matcha tins are like that silver aluminum can. These ones have like a matte velvet finish. Initial thoughts, don't like how messy this tin is. Like, I don't think I can move forward with this. They're not practical. It like literally spills everywhere. Sourcing and ordering the actual product itself is now checked off. I need to figure out the name and the logo. I've been going back and forth with one particular name, but I don't want to move forward with it because there's like a new cafe in Los Angeles that goes by a very similar name. But I feel like once I have that, everything will just flow. I'm finally done with sourcing the packaging materials for the matcha powder, so that's also done. It's scary to let this out into the universe so early, but at the same time, I think there's beauty in sharing the process as we're moving along. My journey can be of use to somebody, even if it's just to help anybody muster up the courage to do the thing they always wanted to do. My goal with this isn't just to be a matcha brand. I want to eventually expand into everything that I use daily, like coffee, mugs that I will maybe hand make, anything that I love in the home. All of these things are simple things, but they're things that also brighten up our day-to-day, and I want to be able to share those experiences with people all over the world. It's really just about that sense of community and connection for me. That's kind of where I'm at right now. But yeah, thank you for being a part of this journey. We have a long road ahead, but an exciting one.